Hey guys, a warm welcome back to our channel. Where are we going next? And today we're continuing on our resort tour series here at Bahia Principe Riviera Maya, and we're in front of the Bahia Principe Grand Coba right now, and we're going to take a tour through this hotel, show you what this hotel has to offer. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of inside information here. This hotel's got a lot to offer, so we're going to show you all the stuff that's here and yeah, show you where everything's located. Just want to give a big thank you out to Bahia Principe for hosting us on our stay here. So thank you, Bahia Principe. So we're standing out, as we normally do, in front of the hotel. This area is where the resort transportation or airport transportation will pick you up and drop you off. In addition to picking up any trolleys that can take you through the hotel to your rooms. And one thing to note about this hotel is it's not located on the beach. So there is another trolley that will take you down to the beach area too, for beach access. So just keep that in mind. I will show you that there is a few things here just to keep in mind. There's different roundabout entrances here. So if you're looking to check in and check out, you're going to be dropped off just right here. If you wanted to head out to the beaches and pool areas or towards your room, this will be where you pick up the trolley. And then if you're heading over to one of the other resorts for a la carte dinners, because you can access Tulum for a la carte dinners, there is another trolley that will pick you up for that as well. So without further ado, let's head inside. So as you come inside the front entrance of the lobby here, the bellman here will be happy to help you with your luggage. And as we enter in the lobby, you can see these three giant pillars here. I think this is earth, fire, and wind, I think, if I'm recalling correctly. And then I just want to give you a little wayfinding here in the main lobby. So over here to the left, this is where the shops are going to be. So there's a jewelry shop and like a souvenir shop. Just over here to the left is where the entrance to the buffet is going to be. Straight ahead past the statues is going to be where the pools and guest rooms are located. Just over here to the right is where the front desk is located. And then finally down this hallway right here is where the theater and sports bar are located over there. Just off to the right here, there's guest services. They can help you with anything on your stay. And then just back here, if you've checked in or checking out and you want a place to store your luggage, they'll be happy to store your luggage back here, and that's only a staff access, so your luggage will be safe back there. I just want to point out too that there are these little iPads just along the walls of the hotel, and one back over there as well, that'll give you information about the hotel. Also, there's nice little TV screens scattered around to give you some information about things happening at the hotel. Oh, one other thing to mention too, there's a luggage weighing station here to weigh your luggage before you head to the airport to make sure you're within the limits. This is Galleria Tonala, and it's a small little souvenir shop, as you can see here. There's a jewelry store as well here. And then just over here, there is a staircase that goes down here, and that staircase is for clubhouse. So the clubhouse is for people who would be a day guest at a hotel. They can have showers and change rooms and things like that where they can leave their things as they're enjoying the hotel for the day. So again, just sweeping around the lobby here, you can see if the lighting cooperates, you can see the other side of the statue. Here's another view of the front desk. We're actually going to turn around this way and head down this hallway to see the main buffet. Coming to is a Bahia tour operator place where you can book any excursions. You can do it at the desk here. And then we head down here. You can see on the left side, beside this Mayan artwork here, there's washrooms just here and here. And then coming down the hallway, I like the big windows letting in natural light here. The lobby is a little bit darker, so when you come down this hallway, things brighten up quite a bit. So just to the left here, we can see the lobby shop. This will be where you can pick up any kind of souvenirs or hats, dresses, flip-flops. There's even some food in here as well, some cigars and alcohol. There's even some like sunscreens and things like that. If you ran out on your trip, you can pick some up here as well. And then down here, there's another shop called Bahia Shop, which is more branded towards Bahia Principe attire and swimwear and toys and things like that. So it's like a oh, I'm just kind of noting actually too, it's like a kids shop too. So there's like lots of kids toys and things like that themed towards children. If we look just to the left or the right here, we can see some tour operators. If you came in with a tour or a package, this is where your tour operator will be if you have questions about your flights or want to book any excursions. Hello. So just across from the lobby shop, you'll find Kukulkan Buffet And this is the main buffet here at the resort. This is where you'll take breakfast, lunch, and dinner, unless you've booked an a la carte restaurant, because there are 5 a la carte restaurants here on the property that you can reserve for dinner time. So I'll just take a quick peek in here. I know they're setting up probably for lunch right now, but just give you a sneak peek of the living room or the dining room here. We did a full breakfast and dinner buffet tour of the food offered here at Coba. So we'll link that down below, and you can find that on our YouTube channel to take a look at some of the food offerings here at Coba. Just also to let you know too, they do different themed nights. So tonight's a gala dinner, so it'll be a bit more like fancy offerings. And then there is a dinner dress code, so they do say no shorts, tank tops, swimsuits, or flip-flops. And then finally, here's the hours for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just note that it is October right now, and these times do change based on the seasons as well. So there's the times for dinner time. So we'll head back into the lobby now and take a look at some of the other offerings. So I just wanted to give you a little bird's eye view of the hotel here. This is where we started here, the hotel tour at Coba. We're in the lobby right now. There is 2 different pools here that you can go to while you're staying at Coba. And then we're going to take a tour through the first pool, come on back to the main square area, and then come through here and check out the pools and a la carte restaurants. So just an FYI, this is Akumal, Luxury Akumal, so that's exclusive for Luxury Akumal guests. And then over here is Tulum. So you could go to Tulum if you booked an a la carte restaurant, if there's space. However, you can't visit Tulum. So if you're staying at Coba, you have to stay at Coba during your stay. And then from Coba all the way up here, this is Shankan, which is another luxury resort that is exclusive to luxury guests. So those are the 4 hotels here at the Bahia Principe complex. So we're back in the main lobby now. This is the back side of the statue here. This is the front desk area. And also, just want to point out, there's lots of seating here. We'll go take a look at this in just a minute. But there are refreshment beverages as well. That's located just beside the lobby front desk. And there's like a strawberry water today and like a kind of like a mint cucumber water just over there. So that's serve yourself, and it's a nice little refreshment coming in from the airport. So just left of the lobby's front desk, we go down this hallway. As I said before, this is going to lead us to the sports bar and the theater. But just want to point out too that there are some pool tables here, and you do need a rechargeable card that you can get in the arcade. So you do pay for the pool here. And I'll show you that a little bit later on. Just right here on the wall, this is going to be the entertainment guide, where it'll show all the different shows and the activities that are happening at the hotel. So I'll give you a little sneak peek of that. So just an FYI, this is the show that's happening tonight, Saturday, City of Rock. And then there's a couple other ones like the karaoke night, silent disco, boogie night, and back to the 80s as an example of some of the events happening here. So if we continue down the hallway, again, I'm really liking how there's like nice palm trees and natural light coming in through here just to brighten up the space. Here's another small shop that's got all kinds of different attire in as well. It's got drink mugs, cooler cups, bracelets and things, all kinds of cool souvenirs you can check out. And then just across from that, here to the left, is the arcade. So this is going to be connected to the sports bar, which we'll look at in just a second. In fact, actually, this is the sports bar right here, the entrance. So we'll go inside the sports bar here just to take a peek around. And just to let you know, you can come in here and watch some TVs and things like that, because they do, as the name insinuates, they have sports on the TVs up here and some memorabilia on the walls. Lots of like high top bar seating all around here. And then they have TVs up on this pillar right here, and kind of scattered around the windows areas over there and over here. And the staff member did tell me that you could request to have like a certain channel put on. If they can tap into that channel, they can put some of the sports that you want to watch. And just an FYI that there is another entrance to the sports bar from the main kind of like plaza area, which we'll go visit in just a few minutes. Part of the sports bar is this little arcade here. So we'll take a look at some of the games. This little machine right here is where you'd buy a rechargeable card to load up and then use in the arcade here. So in the arcade, there's a bunch of different games you could play. There's like a soccer game, a driving game. This is like a boxing game to test your punch power. There's some bowling games here, and then some basketball There's some crane games and then some air hockey and foosball games here. So outside of the sports bar now, and then continuing down the hallway, this is going to be where the theater is located and another set of washrooms. They're running a Bahia Scouts game right now, so I don't want to go down the hall, but I will show you the theater. So I'm just going to skip past the group here. Alright, so I've just walked past the group there. Just so you know, Bahia Scouts is part of the kids club, and they will watch over your children if you wanted to get an adult's day, and they do all kinds of cool activities with them too. So I am standing in the middle, well, sort of off to the side of the theater right now. They're setting up for the City of Rock show tonight, and there's a really big open space here. Lots of seats set up here for watching the shows. And as we said in another video, Bahia Principe is really stepping up their entertainment game. And some of these shows are getting quite impressive as they build in more choreography and different effects in the shows. And yeah, so it's really good. You can definitely count on some good entertainment. And when the show is done, the party continues either outside in the plaza or in the sports bar, really kind of late into the night. So lots of cool entertainment, especially if you want to really party while you're on your trip. There's lots of opportunity to do that here at Bahia Principe. This is the bar that'll be in service when the theater comes to life and in the evening time. So you can come up here and grab a drink. All right, so what we're gonna do now is just head back to the lobby down this hallway here past the bathrooms here. And then we're gonna check out the pools and restaurants out in the main area, in and amongst all the different guest villas. And then we'll wrap up the tour on the beach. All right, so continuing on here, just behind me is the main lobby, and this is the entrance to the pools. So if we look over this way, so this is where the main lobby bar is, just here. So they can get you a drink as you hang out in the lobby here. And I'll show you a barcode so you can scan to take a look at the menu. And then over here they have like a cappuccino machine and then some small bites. There's not anything right now, but it's probably being refreshed. And they have some small little things here, some orange juice, teas, some water, and then some coffee. And then another cappuccino machine just here to grab if you're hanging out in the lobby. And there is lots of space, lots of seats in the lobby here, as you can see, which leads back into the main lobby area just back there. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna head down these stairs here, out into the main plaza area. Coming down the steps into the plaza area here, this would be a cool place to hang out at nighttime. If we look over to the left, this is another entrance over into Kukulkan Buffet if you didn't want to walk all the way through the lobby. You can see they have a small little stand here. I'm certain that this opens up in the nighttime and serves kind of different drinks. And if we look over this way, there's a small stage set up. This is not obviously the main theater, but the main theater's just right here. So this is like an outdoor plaza where they play some live music and have people like dance and have some drinks and just relax listening to music. There's a bar here that opens up in the evening time to kind of serve the plaza area. This is another entrance up to the sports bar. So there's some steps here, and then there's also an accessible entrance here to get up to the sports bar. I actually didn't mention that, but there is another accessible entrance just to the right side of the stairs, and another accessible entrance to get up into the buffet just there. So we already took a look at the sports bar, but we didn't take a look at the gym here. So the gym is located just left of the sports bar, down on the lower level. So you'd go down these stairs here, and then through this little jungle, you can get a look at the gym here. So just inside the gym here, they've got some great equipment here. Got some kickboxing bags over there, a big area for some stretching or yoga. And then through the main entrance area here, they've got like a cardio area just here. So they've got like an elliptical, some bikes, another bike over there, and then some treadmills. So yeah, lots of opportunity to do a good workout here on your stay. And they've got a towel service here as well. And then just behind the front desk here is washrooms too for changing. All right, so moving from the gym and sports bar and heading this way. So we're just passing the outdoor stage to our left. Here's an entrance to Coliseum. Actually didn't see that when we first looked at the theater, but the theater is called Coliseum. This is the entrance to it just here, the steps here, and the accessible entrance ramp to get up to the theater just there. And then over here to the left of the theater, this will make up the last little area of the main lobby building. This is the Teen Club and Kids Club. So the Teens Club here is called Wildfires, and then the Kids Club is just around the way just there. All right, so I just walked to the entrance of the mini club, Bahia Scouts. We're just walking kind of down this path. And I'll just show you the activity schedule here. I'm just trying to see which one is which. Looks like they're about, I think they're the same. Oh, never mind. This is like for kids who are 8 to 12 and then 4 to 7. So I'll just kind of like put basically everything in frame there, and you can pause it and take a peek for the 4 to 7-year-olds. And then the 8 to 12-year-olds, you can pause that and take a look at some of those activities. And then here, they've got like a little outdoor park. So just outside the kids club, there's a sign that says the Bahia Scouts Water Park. So if we turn over this way, we'll be able to see all the way down here. This is going to be kind of heading towards the main pool area and the Bahia Scouts Water Park. So I'll try to just get a good shot of that, but I don't want to like just record families and kids playing in the water park. So see if I can get close here without disturbing the guests and show you some of the attractions here at the water park. So as you can see, there's some splash fountains and some slides and stuff. There's some small things to kind of crawl through and some slides back there to go down. So yeah, this is great. There's lots of like little lounger chairs and some shade and stuff to hang out if you're a parent and you want to just have your kids play in the water park here. And then just beyond over here is going to be the washrooms area. So we'll see in just a second, but just beyond here is going to be the main pool area, the activity pool. So let's go take a look at that in just a second. Okay, so we just came from down this little walkway right here. The splash pad or the water park's right in front of us, and then the pool just in front of that. So if we turn all the way over this way, we're in the main roundabout right now. And if we look up here, this is the main lobby. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go through this main pool area and then come back to this main lobby here, or main roundabout area, and then head over to check out another area in the other pool. But we'll use this as sort of our reference point from the lobby. So we're just continuing down this walkway here, and looking over to the right, you can see some more features of the water park. Without getting too close here, you can see that it's pretty themed. It's kind of neat. They got like little houses and rope bridges and lots of cool splash activities or attractions. And as we come over here, this is the main pool area. So a couple things to note from the pool area here. So there's a big pool area, obviously to swim. There's a small little shallower end here. There's these like beach umbrellas or pool umbrellas here that you can grab a seat under. And if you can hear in the background, there's some activities going on. This is more so the main activity pool. All right, so from the water park, this is a very big pool we're just noticing here. Way over there, we're gonna see all the activities happening. And just beside me, there's a pottery painting booth here and temporary tattoos. So that's kind of a cool little feature here at the pool. Just over here to the left is Pisces, or I think it's Pisces perhaps. It's the zodiac sign, if you can see on the sign there. And this is a snack bar here that's located at the pool. So you don't have to go all the way back to the buffet. You can just pick up some snacks here from the snack bar here at the main pool. And there is outdoor seating here too. And, oh sorry, kind of a terrace seating, and then more like restaurant seating up there. So the pool continues along here. So just coming from over here, sorry it's a little bit loud. There is a bridge just to cross over to the other side of the pool. Just to point out, sorry it's a little bit loud, but there is a pool bar here with pool seating. That's called Flamboyant, and that's like a pool bar and also a walk-up bar just there. All right, so from the pool bar, just a little closer look, there is another whole pool just right here as well. A little bit away from the activity, but it is a little bit noisy still over here. So the other pool we're gonna see is a little bit more quiet if you prefer more of a quiet, relaxing atmosphere. And then just to point out across from the pool bar is another snack bar here, or like a small pool grill, where you can get some hamburgers, hot dogs, and nachos and things like that. So you can see some people just grabbing some of that right now, which is a nice option to have food right beside the pool, so you don't have to go all the way back to the buffet. All right, so just down from Pisces, but we're just going to the left side of Pisces here. Also to let you know, there is a buffet here at Pisces and a full bar here too that you can get some drinks at. But I also wanted to point out that they have like a more calm, private, like jacuzzi area. So I'm not going to go too close here because there is some people relaxing here, but they have like these like pergolas with the little curtains to get some shade. And then they have like a pool area here, very shallow, good for family. And yeah, just like a little relaxation away from the activity pool. So that's located just behind Pisces. All right, so we're just coming back to the main roundabout here. As you can see, one of the trolleys leaving, taking guests around the resort. So again, this is the main roundabout, that's the main lobby. Over here was the water park, and then we took this pathway down to the main pool. So what we're going to do now, I'll just show you on this map here that shows the transit route around the complex and the hotel. So we're up here. It's a little bit faded out because I think people have been like using their fingers to point to where things are going. Yeah, so we are right, yeah, sorry. Here is the main lobby. We're just standing on this roundabout here. We went this way to the pool. Now we're gonna head down this way to check out this pool and the a la carte restaurants along the way. So we're gonna end the tour, well, we're gonna end up over here, and we're gonna end the tour over on the beach because Coba has beach access just over here. So from the bus shelter over here, we could take this walkway just down here to go to the pool, but we're gonna just turn left, go around the roundabout and come out over here, because that's gonna lead us to our first two a la carte restaurants and past Bahia Spa. So again, just for reference, this is the walkway up to the main lobby. So coming over here, you can see here's a guest villa and the rooms here. We did a room tour of the rooms here offered at Bahia Principe Grand Coba. So we'll put that in the description and you can find that on our YouTube channel. The rooms are really nice. We noticed that like they're not anything new and modern, but they are very, very well kept, clean, and yeah, they're very well maintained. Just to the left of us here is Bahia Spa, so you can get any kind of treatments done here, like massages, facials, and things like that. And then just down from Bahia Spa is going to be the entrance into the gourmet restaurant, Le Gourmet, which is up these stairs right here. This is our first a la carte restaurant, just up there. And then there is a accessible ramp to get up to Le Gourmet as well. And then just down from Le Gourmet, this is the restaurant Japanese called Mikado. And there you can see some traditional Japanese architecture up on the door up there. And again, you'd use the same accessible ramp to get to both restaurants. So here's Mikado. So Mikado's a teppanyaki experience, and we actually have scheduled to go to this later on in our stay. So we'll put some clips in to show you what the experience is like here at Mikado. Okay, so from Mikado and Le Gourmet, if we look behind us down this pathway here, this is going to lead us to the next pool area. And this pool area is a lot more quiet than the main activity pool if you prefer a little bit more of a relaxing vibe. So again, very similar. We got different sun umbrellas here. We've got a big pool, lots of shade here actually, with lots of palm trees scattered around the pool. And if we make our way around, we can see this is the pool bar, where you can grab a drink from the pool there and have a seat on some of the stools, and also a stand-up or kind of walk up to a bar here. So the same barcode that we showed earlier at the lobby bar will apply here. You can get drinks at the pool bar. So just coming through the pool area, yeah, definitely more shade from the palm trees above here, you can see. So you can hang out in the pool and find some shade if you're looking to escape the sun. There's a small bridge here that gets you across the way here, because there is a second pool here, or like a continuing pool. Just before we see that, mention off that there's a, or I'll mention that there's a small shop here where you can get some snorkeling gear, some pool toys, any kind of snacks and sunscreen. So if we come across the bridge, we can get a good look at the pool here. Lots of space, lots of, actually there isn't too many loungers in the shade now. It is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so if you wanted to get a spot in the shade, you might want to come a little bit early to get your spot. But as we come across here, we're going to come up on La Casita. And La Casita is actually like a brand new snack bar or food restaurant here at Bahia Principe Grand Coba. And it's sort of like, if you watched our Tulum video, it's kind of like themed off the food truck there, where there's like a automatic ordering system as well. So we'll take a look in here and show you the La Casita snack bar. So again, this has been fully refreshed, renovated, and added into the hotel here to provide guests with a nice food opportunity here at the quieter pool. You can see like the nice string lights hanging from the ceiling, and the food truck logo way over there in the distance. And then at La Casita, you can select from the menu here by putting in your room number. So I don't think it's going to accept my Tulum bracelet here or my room number. So, but they do have like different hot dogs and tacos, burritos, quesadillas and things here at Casita. And then here's where you pick it up. This is where you can, it'll say that it's preparing all the orders up here, and any completed orders will be there. You'll know your food is ready. So you can see that the food truck is kind of like themed after an actual truck. And you can get all kinds of cool stuff here. Burritos, pizzas, chili nachos, as you can see some of the stuff cycling on the screen up here. All right, so from the Casita here, we turn over this way. I'm just gonna go down another pathway here, but I wanna show you that the pool is behind us and we're kind of walking away from it now. And down this path is gonna lead us to some more a la carte restaurants and what they call the premium lobby, but currently that's not in operation, but we'll show you where it is here. So continuing on down the path, this is Mediterraneo, a Mediterranean a la carte restaurant. So that's located just down from the food truck or the Casita's restaurant. So if we walk to the right of Mediterraneo, this is the premium lobby here if you were checking in as a premium guest. But as I said, it's not in operation right now, but I think they plan to open that up fairly soon again for premium level guests. But I'm going to take a left down this pathway here because we did miss one a la carte restaurant, which is just over here. All right, so coming around the corner here, as I showed just in the previous clip there, this is the fusion restaurant, Mashua, and Mashua is just right here. We didn't actually go to Mashua. There's so many restaurants here on property, we didn't get a chance to, but I've heard some really good things about this fusion restaurant. It's some of the people we talked to, is one of their favorite restaurants they ate at while they were here at the Bahia Principe. And also just to note too, the pool is just there. So basically we just sort of missed going to that because we went to the Casitas right here and the pool area is right there. So we could have come down this path to get to Mashua, but here it is, the fusion restaurant. So from Mashua, we're gonna head down the pathway we just sort of came back up, and then we're gonna head back down this pathway to go to past the premium lobby and towards the last a la carte restaurant. So it's called Cozumel, which is actually an Italian restaurant. All right, so just carrying down that pathway again, just to reference, that was Mediterraneo and back to Casitas in the pool area. And then to the left of us is where the premium lobby is. And that's gonna be also the location of our last a la carte restaurant, the Italian restaurant, Cozumel. So this is the entrance to the Italian restaurant, which is called Cozumel. And I think what we're kind of picking up here is that there is another building called Portofino that's under construction and renovation right now. We think that's the Italian restaurant typically, and this Cozumel might be a Mexican offering. But currently this is where the Italian restaurant is here. We didn't get a chance to visit the Italian restaurant, but hopefully on your travels you might be able to enjoy some Italian cuisine here at Cozumel. So we're gonna turn around this way now and walk through this small little plaza. Again, there's some shops here. So this is part of it's like a little pueblo or like a little village. And currently it doesn't look like some of these places have any inventory in them right now. I bet you this was probably closed down. Yeah, some of them look like they're kind of under construction, so I'm not sure if they're gonna be open. There is one that is right here that's got some different stuff out on the railings and things, so that looks like it is open, that you can purchase some souvenirs. So from the little village, we want to show you one more little jacuzzi pool, and then we'll head to the beach and show you the beach here at Coba. So we're going to head down this way and take a look at the last jacuzzi pool area. So then coming down the pathway here, this is going to be another very quiet jacuzzi pool, but I'll just kind of point off some things here without getting too close here, but there are some day beds here, or pergolas with curtains that you could pull closed for shade. There's a little bar here, but there's no one there kind of tending it, so it's just like a self-serve kind of water and fruit juice. The jacuzzi pool is quite shallow, but they do have like a spot where you can sit down in like small little jacuzzis, and there are washrooms here as well. So yeah, so that's gonna do it for the hotel area. So we're gonna head over to the beach now and take a look at the beach, show you guys what the beach is like, and we'll wrap up the video down there. All right, so we made it. We're down on the beach here at Coba. I'm actually just standing with my back to Akumal right now, the resort. But you can tell by the blue lounge beach chairs and blue towels that this is the Coba beach section. So we're just standing just over here. But if we turn over this way, you can see that this is the beach limit for Akumal. So this is like where the adults or the luxury Akumal section is. But we can actually head over here. We can walk down this little pathway to see the beach for Coba. Alright, so this is our final section of our Coba video. As I said before, all the blue chairs over here and sun huts are for the Coba beach. There's also a little pier here for a cool picture opportunity. And this little lagoon here is nicely protected by this rock area here to keep the waves at a minimum. But yeah, this is gonna do it for our tour for Bahia Principe Grand Coba. Hope you guys found this video helpful. And if you did, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to find out where we're going next.